Well, it's just another day, which means getting ready for work, getting dressed. I typically work later in the day, so I try and get some things done around the house before I go to work, like picking up after the dog in the backyard or taking out the trash, just things that we all have to do. And then I get in the car to go to a job that, even though it's necessary right now, it's not really what I want to do long term because it's just an entry-level job and it can't really provide what I hope to provide for my family long term. And then I'm seeing the light on the dash, which seems to be on a lot over the last year and a half. When I get home from work, I try and work on a YouTube video if I didn't get a chance to work on one before work. And the next day I'm typically repeating something similar to that. But overall, life is good and I can't complain. I just think, like most people, I think it's most people, sometimes life can be rough. And I don't think that it's the small daily responsibilities that kind of stress us out or wear us down. I think that it's the bigger things, like the unexpected things in life that just happen. They're a part of life, whether it's the car repairs that seem to just keep coming, or medical bills, or a loved one that you really care about passing away. These are all things that kind of stack on each other and make those other simpler responsibilities a little bit more frustrating or just tough at times. And then on top of that, I find out that my wife is pregnant, which is awesome. It's gonna be our first child. It's really exciting, but it just creates a little bit more pressure because it's one more thing to stack on top of the rest of those things. Now, arguably the most difficult thing that I've ever had to face, which I'll have to continue facing, are all the heart problems that I was born with. I've had 4 open heart surgeries in my life, not to mention all the other countless days and hours that I've spent in the hospital for other heart-related things. And this can be a difficult thing, not just physically for me, but mentally, because the stress of having a heart that's slowly failing, because my heart's not fixed, it's not like other issues where you have heart surgery and they fix it and you're good. Mine's slowly failing and it's slowly getting weaker and they can see that. And the doctors are telling me that I'm gonna need a heart transplant in the next 10 to 20 years. And obviously that can be pretty scary because I've seen the survival rates, and not just of the procedure itself, but then like your chances of actually living a longer life, of living a year after that, or 2 years after that, 5 years after that. It becomes a smaller and smaller percentage of people who make it further than that. And obviously I don't want to die when I'm in my 40s or my 50s because I'm about to have my first child and I want to see them grow up and I want to see them have kids, and hopefully I can, see my grandkids grow up. So I'm hoping that the heart that I have will last way longer than what the doctors think, because I'm hoping for a miracle. Despite all that and having to take medication on a daily basis and having to get my blood checked often to make sure that those medication levels are okay, I want to say that I'm not sharing all this and opening up to you guys just to bring down the mood and be depressed or anything like that. It's actually quite the opposite, because I know that a lot of people can relate and they may not be going through the exact same things as me. You may be going through something completely different, something way worse, something not as bad. But either way, life is tough, but it's only tough if we allow it to be, because there's almost always going to be somebody that has it way worse off than us. And that doesn't mean that our situations aren't difficult, but it means that we need to focus on all the positive and all the really awesome things in our life, and the good people in our life, and the opportunities that we have to pursue our goals and our dreams. Even if I haven't made any money on YouTube yet, I have that opportunity, and I just had my 33rd birthday and I'm still here and I'm healthy enough to pursue those dreams. And I have an awesome wife and a little baby girl on the way. And so that's what I want you guys to get out of this video, is the fact that life is a gift and we should enjoy it and not worry about the things that we can't control.